What's that? What's that, doctor? What that is, doctor?
You might be a unicorn because that's not the norm.
Ooh.
The norm and what we know to be true is that a lot of men like to rent space in women's heads. Listen, these men out here playing mental gymnastics with these women. Okay. So space. You asked a good question, Mike. You said, how do you know? Well, first of all, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention because see, he may be telling you one thing, but doing something else. So it's not about what he says, it's about what he does. Right. So it's like that, like he might be running game. Maybe you catch him. He say, hey, baby, don't believe your lying eyes. Right. Where did it come from?
You got to keep it.
Just because you physically, go ahead, Antoinette. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say, I'm with that, keeping it 100. That's why me and my husband are together today. We kept it 100 from day one. Literally, I told my husband, look, I'll call your phone 100 times if you don't answer, sir.
Ooh.
First day, like, I'm not getting ready to act like I'm not crazy. You know, some women be like, oh, don't show them who you are until later. No, I'm going to show you who I am when I meet you. And surprisingly to me, and what turned me on, not only was I already attracted, because remember, I had saw him months before, but he was very honest with me, sitting there at the dinner table like, well, shoot, I be wanting to get it on. I'm like, well, thank you for telling the truth, baby, because I know that's what we're here for. But don't be trying to play. He ain't never tried to lie. You know, like, then that's what dudes feel like they got to do. They feel like they got to play some kind of game or trick you, like your mama said. We chose you. So you can't trick me. And that turned me on, even the more that he was not trying to play a game with me.
But let me say this: a gamer is a liar. You know what I'm saying? So you say you're playing games, you basically lying. He's a liar. You know what I'm saying?
So honesty and transparency leads to more intimacy, in your opinion, Nafisa?
Yes.
Quicker. If you feel like they're transparent,
okay. Definitely. If you're honest, it'll lead to quicker.
All right, give us some more of the turn-ons for women, like honesty, transparency. What about a guy that's vulnerable? A guy that shows vulnerability early on?
I like a strong man. I don't know about
a strong man too. Let me be vulnerable.
Let the woman be vulnerable. That nigga over here crying.
But I like a little.
What's wrong? Hold on. If a guy, hold on to say, if he's being honest and he's in the past, I mean, not on the first date, like talking about his girlfriend, but if you get to know this guy like third or fourth day, you guys haven't been intimate yet, but he's spilling his heart and telling you he's hurt before. Nope.
Because boy, you ain't been get on. That's not something that a man be worried about.
Wow. Okay.
I think everything has a time and a place.
Yeah.
Everything has a time and a place.
I don't even want no woman doing that to me, telling me start crying. I'm like, oh, I'm not fucking with her, dog. She's crazy. I'm not doing that.
Because you gotta like. So when can you be vulnerable in a relationship? I mean, do you have to be deep into the relationship before you actually can find your vulnerability?
No, I don't think you have to be deep in the relationship. And so I think we have to, when you say vulnerable, right? So this is the thing. We all got a lot going on in our lives. Some things you need to take to a therapist. Some things you don't need to bring in the relationship, because here's what I always tell people: everybody's not worthy of your pearls. So things that have happened in your past, everybody's not worthy. You don't know where this person is on their journey after the third or fourth date. Life is the most faith-based journey you'll ever take. And now you're dropping your pearls and things that have happened to you, things that may have broken you on a person that you don't even really know. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know their reference point, but you're thinking that they're going to be able to help you, and they're broken too.
Yeah.
I will agree with you on one point. Third or fourth day, you don't drop anything down. But what I've learned over a period of time, like if I am with somebody that I trust, I need to be able to open up and be able to tell this person what I've gone through and what I am continuing to go through, because if it's affecting me, it's eventually going to affect her too.
Right. That's when you're in a relationship.
Okay, when you're in a relationship, I understand that when you're in a relationship. Now, let me get inside your head a little bit more, because I think sometimes, Donny, and I know you've been here before, Donny, because I know you're a player by all means of the word player, brother, because you were with me today. Sometimes the physical can lead to mental. And you know what I'm talking about. Because if you physically doing what you need to do, sometimes it can get inside a woman's head too. Now, Donny, holler at me now. Come back me up on this, bro.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you. Can I just be real with you, Mike?
Don't 100.
My mama always says, I'm gonna tell you, because I love my mama, because she raised all of us and we didn't have no father. She said, don't ever believe you some hell of a coxswain, because 9-pound babies come out of that.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that how big it is. Whatever. I'm talking about if you're doing the right thing, you gotta have all that. Hold on, I'm not talking about all that. Hold on. No, once again,
what you talking about then?
We're being respectful. No, we're talking about doing it the right way. You ain't even gotta be physical in the sense where it's intercourse. I'm talking about if you are caressing, touching, feeling, doing the right thing. Yeah. How many times have you been in a relationship, Donny, where a woman says, I can just be physical. I don't want nothing out of this. You know what I mean? Like, and then sooner or later, that physical relationship, she says, I want more. And I want it to be, and it becomes mental, and she wants the relationship. Isn't that part of it where she said in the beginning, she just wanted the physical part, but if you laying it down the right way, listen, I'm trying not to be disrespectful to anybody tonight, so please, hopefully I'm not.
We all grown. They understand, Mike. They done done it before.
But if somebody laying it down the right way sometimes, and it can be the same way for a man. If a woman lays it down the right way, sometimes he may say, I thought I just wanted to just keep it casual, but I found out I want a little bit more. Come on now, y'all gonna
say a little devil's advocate.
Am I the only one that's doing it out here like that, huh?
No, you ain't the only one, Mike.
Okay.
I definitely don't think you're the only one. I think that the question is, were they honest about what they really wanted from the beginning?
That's right.
Maybe the initial conversation was that made them say, okay, I don't want them to think that I want something more than sex. So I'm going to agree and we're going to move down this road, knowing that the whole time what they really wanted was a relationship.
That's right. Because most of the time, Dr. Phillip, most of the time when women say that, that's what they really want anyway. Because they say, women are more emotional. Am I right or am I wrong when it comes down to the sex part? And if we put it down anyway, y'all gonna want a relationship anyway. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm asking y'all experts.
We are more emotional. We are nurturing. We are women. We are mothers. We're aunts. We're all types, right? So yes, we do have feelings and emotions. The thing about it is, are you honest about your emotions, right? Sometimes if a woman is wanting to be in a relationship, maybe she's attracted to you, she wants something more, but then you come to the table and say, well, you know what? I'm not looking to be in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Well, in her mind, she might be saying, well, you might not be looking for a relationship right now, but after you get with me, that's where I'm trying to take you.
Yeah.
No, they feel like they can put it on you. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I think we get into make the mistake about saying that intimacy is just about sex. That's one of the biggest mistakes anybody makes. Because intimacy, being intimate, doesn't mean just intercourse. Intimacy means everything that involves physical touch and being involved with a woman. Mm-hmm. So we need to get that straight. To me, what is the best case scenario for when you want to be intimate? What is your perfect intimate situation with your loved one?
I love to communicate. Communication is huge for me. I pretty much, that's just my number one. That's one of my languages of love is communicating. So I think that's a very intricate part of a relationship.
Yeah. Affection.
The affection, chivalry. Does that go a long way? Yeah. Somebody walking on the right side of the street. Yeah.
I think it goes a long way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it dead? I mean, young fellas, I see guys letting their girls pump gas for them, and I want to get out my car.
There's some clowns though, Mike. There's some clowns though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like even walking on the wrong side of the street, not opening the car door, not opening the door. I mean, those type of things, man. Have we gotten away from that?
So I don't know if we've gotten away from it. I think we're in a different era. Meaning that sometimes they just haven't had the home training. Just like Donny said, his mama told him, right? Somebody invested in him knowing the right thing. If nobody's taking the time to invest in our young men or invest and show them, this is how you treat a woman. When my son was 13, he said, look, mama, I want to know what I need to do to take a girl out. Let me take you out. You show me. Right? That's what we did because I want him to know how to treat a woman. That's what I saw my father do for my brothers. That's what my father did with me. He took me out on dates. Right?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy, Dr. Phil and other ladies, the music game like right now is raising these kids. You know what I'm saying? And in our music, we are the only race that degrades our women on records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most of these guys are listening to this music and this and that, the youngsters, you know what I mean? And they got to stop that, know how to treat these ladies. I teach my boys, hey, peep this out. This is how you treat a lady. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, you would never know. You can't let the streets raise our kids. You know what I mean? On try to treat these beautiful queens. You understand what I'm saying, Mike? You beautiful queens.
Hey, man, that's important. I got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And my daughters, as they got older, man, I realized that some of the things, they actually made me change my ways, to be honest with you, because I remember one situation I had with my ex, and I was looking at something on television, doing what a guy does, making little comments here and there. And she said, remember, you got a daughter.
Yeah.
And so when she said that, it hit me in my head, made me feel like, you know what? That woman that's on that screen that I'm degrading right now, she got a father.
That's right.
And I wouldn't want to feel the same way he would feel if somebody's looking at my daughter. So it goes a long way. We got to do a better job overall. And that's why we're having the show here tonight.